Pop. I'm ready. What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. That's crazy.
Yeah, you just stay focused.
Sir. Sir.
There goes MP, the most hyped prospect since LeBron James. Can this third-generation NBA athlete and 19-year-old superstar live up to the hype? The journey begins tonight as he plays his first NBA game.
Hello, deja vu in here.
I know, right?
It's not every day you see your son playing his first NBA game.
I know I shouldn't be focused on this, but I still can't believe that Grandpa's not here right now. It just doesn't feel right.
It's okay to feel that way. I was missing too, but, you know, Grandpa would kick you behind if he knew you didn't distract you like that. You gotta put that on the back burner, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
Now listen, there are gonna be a lot of people in here tonight. But you and I both know what you've been working toward all these years.
Greatness.
I don't care about the hype. Most of the people talking, they don't even believe what they say half the time.
But me and you believe
Man, what do we believe?
that I could be one of the best players to ever play this game.
Yes, sir. That starts tonight.
The Mecca, baby. The whole world is watching.
Hey, MP, what's up?
What's up?
Check out these free kicks that we're hooking you up with. On behalf of Nike, I'd just like to wish you good luck in your first NBA game. Not that you need it, of course. We're all real excited to see what you do out there.
Hey, MP, let's talk for a minute.
Get me ready for this since I was 6 years old, so I'm ready.
Okay, so that's why they say what they say about you, huh? Can't miss. A legend at 19. The next GOAT.
Yep, keep going.
Look, just don't try to prove it all at once, right? Look, you got the all-NBA upside, clearly. So you only need to show flashes right now.
Coach, I'm trying to show my full potential.
That's the competitor's mentality, and I get that. But just remember that it's a long process, MP. As long as you tap into what makes you great, we're all good. No one is expecting a fully formed MVP on day one.
Loud and clear, Coach.
Great. So go out there and have a little fun.
Hey, you know I will.
Okay, tell me, which NBA cities are for travelers? San Antonio. I want to see the Riverwalk in Chicago. I want to do the architectural. Oh, one of those two.
Have a great game, boss. Show night tonight. Sir, let's get this dub.
It's opening night, a special date on the NBA calendar. And tonight, we have an extra sweet treat, the debut of MP. Everyone excited to see him in action and get his career started. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Boston Celtics. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Goose in at the 5. And for New York, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And tonight, the first game of MP's career. A lot of eyes watching to see how his journey begins.
Well, many believe that MP is the next face of the NBA. I mean, he comes from a long line of NBA talent. Father Prince and grandfather Truck both had strong careers. I know this is one of the most anticipated debuts in years.
And so off the tip, it is New York. Opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
Now here's Randall. That shot off. Brown against Anunoby. Brown passes to Goose. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
White against DiVincenzo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Holiday taking his time here. Tatum from long range. Connects from downtown.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
Now Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. Tatum pulls it in.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
And Grant, the news for the Celtics over the summer, moved on from Smart in order to acquire Porzingis.
Yeah, the team wanted to get bigger, and Porzingis gives them that. Hard to lose a player like Smart, but the Celtics feel their guards can fill that void.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. They set a pick, and here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Pass to Robinson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson against Holiday. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And finished off by Tatum.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now a timeout called by New York. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. OG Anunoby, number 1.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Brunson passes to Randall. Brunson against Holiday. And he lobs it up to the rim. Shot clock at 5. White against DiVincenzo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the inside. The kick out to White. Pass to Holiday. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Randall, a screen on Tatum. The teardrop. Good.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
Now here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Goose. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
That free throw, no good. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Now here's Robinson. Brunson taking his time here. Back to Robinson. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Pulls up. DiVincenzo can't hit.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Randall a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson. And he makes it on the layup.
What a bucket from Brunson. That's tough.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. It's Brown on the wing. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Brown's got 6.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Randall, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside Holiday. From deep. Randall pulls down the board for New York. They've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Randall a screen on Holiday. Brunson against Holiday. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Tatum. Puts up the 8-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
Big group substitution here for New York. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Randall. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Burks. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Goose in at the center position. Now here's Anunoby. No points yet. Hardenstein passes to Hart. Back to Hardenstein. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
Like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
Boston's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Thank you, B.A. Well, if you were curious just how hyped the NBA world is for MP's debut, just look at that crowd. Celebrities from all over are in attendance, and also his father, former player Prince. And those set of eyes are probably putting the most pressure on MP to perform. Guys?
A lot of big names out there, right? Thanks, Allie. So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Hardenstein a screen. Brunson passes to Hardenstein. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Pritchard's got 8. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now They feel like the faster team.
Here's Goose. After the basket by New York. Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside. And granted, a deal that came down to the wire this summer. The Celtics got their man, Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, yes, they did, B.A. As tough as it was to give up Marcus Smart for Boston, a chance to balance their roster and acquire a two-way tower in his prime.
Brunson up top. Pulls it. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Down low. Here's Goose. The Knicks with the rebound. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. Launches it from deep. Offensive board.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. DiVincenzo against Tatum. Out to Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Over Brunson. Pritchard, no good. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And here's Brunson to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And he trims the lead to single digits. Hartenstein's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Takes one from 10 feet. Pritchard gets it to go. Here is DiVincenzo. Hartenstein a screen. DiVincenzo, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside Hart. DiVincenzo with it. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Porzingis. Hartenstein, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Outside Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now a timeout called by New York. So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Randall comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Randall. Outside Anunoby. Randall with it. Shot clock at 6. For 3. And Goose pulls it down. Goose has got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, there's so much hype around MP. Coming into the NBA with a big-time shoe deal.
And Nike was not going to let him fall through their fingers. The kind of rising star that attracts a whole new generation of passionate fans and customers.
And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Here's Brown. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Randall, a screen on White. Pass to Anunoby to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. Goose has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now White. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. For 3, DiVincenzo. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Here's Goose. Porzingis with a screen on Robinson. Goose passes to Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter. Knicks shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. And again, the Knicks missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Goose passes to Porzingis. Here's McBride. No good on the buzzer beater.
On the backside, Porzingis is staying very aware and alert, keeping those big hands moving.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey, folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Boston Celtics. The much-anticipated debut of MP, something that's on everybody's mind.
He's made some plays maybe no one else can make on me. I mean, this guy on the flip side, he's only, 19 years old? I mean, this is incredible. I remember my first game, Shaq. I had 11 points, 5 assists. Not bad, but I also had 6 turnovers.
Well, I had 8 turnovers in my first game. That's what you don't realize coming from high school, college, how disruptive an NBA defense can be. MP just needs to slow down and play his game.
Maybe a little eager to prove himself at this level, but boy, he's shown some flashes of greatness. And Kenny, by the way, I think it's what every player strives to do. Have your assists and turnovers match your points in a game. Well done. And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Boston Celtics.
Man, I would have loved to play on this team. They share the ball, that movement that creates openings for other guys and converting them into very high percentage shots.
Yeah, I just glanced at the numbers. They have more assists in one half than some teams have in a whole game.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Randall outside. Back to Robinson. Brunson against Holiday. Left side Robinson. The 3, DiVincenzo sinks the tray. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
The fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 17. Back to DiVincenzo. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. The rebound, Celtics.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Tatum with a screen. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. From the arc. Here's Robinson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the shot goes in.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
Outside, DiVincenzo from the baseline. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Goose. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 4th, Boston.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian, MP is one of the most highly regarded prospects of all time, and the pressure to succeed is huge. Basketball fans across the globe are tuning in to see the debut of MP on the NBA stage. We'll have to put on a show to live up to the hype. That's even possible at this point, guys.
Yeah, he's looking to make a splash, isn't he? Thanks, Allie. Pass to Anunoby. Nice D from Brown.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Randall, a screen on Holiday. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Porzingis is checked in for White. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Now here's Holiday. Back to Tatum. Takes a 3. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 8.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Yes, it's good.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
For Boston, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Brunson against Holiday. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Launches it. And Anunoby pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Inside, here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 15 points in the game.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
To the inside. Holiday passes to Goose. The jump hook. Uses the glass that time. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Crafty move. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Hart's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the... For the Knicks. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Randall. Burks comes in for Anunoby. And Brunson is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Brunson with it. Now Horford defending. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be it. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls, the
previous play is under review.
Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Goose in at the center position, locking down the middle. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
That free throw misses. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
And Boston has possession, following the bucket by the Knicks. Horford, left side. Outside Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Holiday up top. Pass to Goose. Good work defensively by Robinson. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. McBride passes to Robinson. Finish by Robinson.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Here's Tatum. Here's Goose. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Let's keep it up.
For the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Hart. Anunoby comes in for Burks. And it's DiVincenzo in for McBride. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Over Brunson, and the basket by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Now here's Brunson. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
White against DiVincenzo. Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Randall outside. This one for three. Second chance effort. Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Free throw good, Robinson.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Now here's Anunoby. Right side, DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Robinson, right wing. By Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
White on the wing. Back to Holiday. Now here's Tatum. Checked by Randall. Tatum passes to Goose. DiVincenzo against White. Pass to Goose. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got a 6th rebound on the night. DiVincenzo finds Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on White. Kicks it out to Anunoby. He buries it from 3. And now just a 3-point Boston lead.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Pass to Tatum from downtown. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. And he lobs it up. Cuts off the pass. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, and high-stakes shots are always extra challenging. Now, Brown just needs to focus on his mechanics and get it done.
There's the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Brunson against Holiday. Brunson passes to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on White. 6 to shoot.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
The big-time and one. This is now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 24 seconds left in the game. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson misses, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
And there's so many plays where Jrue Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball. Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And an Obi for 3. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
How about Robinson, the young center, making the biggest of plays?
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Now here's Randall. Pass to Brunson. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Wow. Listen.
Right here.
I do my best to get to everybody, but we're gonna try to do this in an orderly fashion. All right? Why don't we start right over here?
Lisa Sims, Daily Horn. MP, you came into this league heralded as the best player of your generation, and you had a respectable game, but if someone was expecting an all-time performance, they might be disappointed. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you never want to disappoint the fans, but having some legendary first game doesn't really matter in the long run. It's not how you start, it's about how you finish. And I think I'm going to finish this season strong. I can promise you that. Thank you. Next question. Right over here.
Lina Becker, Sportbild monatlich. Wie fühlt es sich an, dein allererstes NBA-Spiel zu gewinnen mit Fans, die auf der ganzen Welt zuschauen?
Lena Becker, Sport Monthly. How does it feel to get your first win in an NBA game with fans watching all around the world?
Wow. That reporters here from, it's Germany, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. It's a sign that the game continues to grow and find fans around the world. That means there's a deeper talent pool, more exposure. It's exciting if you love the game. Awesome. How do you say thank you in German?
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön. That's awesome. All right, we got time for one more. Right in the back. Right in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Chuck?
Yeah, it means I have a target on my back. I had every advantage growing up, I know that. And I've got all the natural ability in the world, thanks to my genetics. When you got both those things, people want to take you down a peg. But I thrive on that. It makes me better. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, La Compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Corbet, The Competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Man, love you guys. France is awesome. I went there to help promote my first shoe deal, and I fell in love with the country. I mean, there's so much beautiful history there, but it's also very modern and forward-thinking at the same time. I'd love to go back someday and spend some serious time there. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank y'all.
One more.
Proud of you, MP.
Hey, you should be. I'm about to do something special with your family name. No? Level it up.
You talk real big for somebody who just was crying as they dropped their Ninja Turtle in the toilet.
Pop, that was like 12 years ago. I'm a grown man now.
You can't even rent a car.
That's why I got you.
Uh-huh, and you're lucky that you do.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You here to keep me on track.
And you know what the goal is.
Greatness.
That's right. Oh, speaking of, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, what about him?
He just updated his all-time GOAT list. Says that you have a chance to make it to the top someday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Take a look.
So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama being a generational talent, it got me thinking about my all-time GOAT list. Now, if you are new to the pod, you might not know that I have a passion for ranking the legends. I've spent a massive amount of time researching their careers, and I placed them into 5 tiers of greatness. You can find that list on my website, by the way. Now, I love working on my GOAT list, but these guys are so legendary that they tend to stay in the same spot year after year. So I decided to add a new tier called the Got Next tier. This tier contains some of the younger guys in the league who aren't quite GOATs yet, but who, if they continue on their current trajectories, will almost certainly be in that discussion when their careers are over. Now, you may be wondering who's in the Got Next tier, so let's get to it. These are in order, by the way. Luka, Embiid, Tatum, Zion, Wembanyama, and of course, MP. Now, a lot of you might be like, I put MP behind Wembanyama, but they're basically tied, as I see it. And if MP distinguishes himself early on, I'll be happy to swap him with Vic. So, let me know. What do you think? Is there anyone who should be on the Got Next tier but isn't? Is there anyone who is there but shouldn't be? Hit me up on social. We'll talk about it.
These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the GOAT someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
Yeah, you're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you did.
I spent the best years of my career in losing situations because winning organizations didn't see me as someone who had their head screwed on tight.
Because you didn't, though.
Not at first, okay? But when I was with Dallas, they gave me a shot. Could have been sooner if I had played the game.
All right.
Son, you're trying to do something that nobody's ever done before. And when you do it, believe me, you will do it. There's going to be no question what the GOAT is.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
In the house.
Have a great game, man.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Goose, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And Greg, you look at the expectations of MP, it has to weigh heavily on him.
Well, I mean, so much has been made about how he's the next big thing. And Kevin, very often players don't live up to the hype. But if MP is half as good as people think he'll be, this team has a star on their hands.
Now here's Butler. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. 5 to shoot. Fades. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark. White against Hero. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bucket is good.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Dort. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. It's stolen by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams, Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Outside Holiday. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Normally he drains that.
Hero passes to Rozier. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he gets it back. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Tatum. Traps in the tray. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Butler against Brown. The kick out to Rozier. Adebayo with a screen on Holiday. Rozier finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Tatum on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. From 11 feet away. And a wide open look for Hero. Off target from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Tatum passes to Dort. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to get an open shot.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Pistons. Adebayo with the bucket. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Doyle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Doyle's got his second basket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Butler kicks to Rozier. That one rolling around and rims out.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Tatum at the elbow. The jump hook. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Hero against White. Now Hero. He's guarded closely. White with the defensive effort.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Holiday. Last game we saw him score 13. And it's Brown missing. The Heat trail by 6. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And Miami making a change here. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second is Al Horford.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean,
checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Brown. And then for Miami, Love comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Caleb Martin. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero out there with Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward. Tatum against Robinson. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Boston again missing. Miami trailing. Now here is Robinson. Now Rozier. Back to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pritchard passes the goal and stolen by Love. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. There's Hero with the three, and Tatum pulls it down.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
To the paint. Pritchard passes to Hauser. The three from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
They get the rebound. Here's Love, and it's blocked by Doyle. Here's Pritchard. Rozier defending.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Jaquez. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The pass to Pritchard. Will it go? He lays it in. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east, one of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Duncan Robinson. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball. Doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
Outside, Robinson. Rozier against Holiday. Now, here's Rozier. Not a lot of room. Adebayo with a screen on Holiday. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Holiday, the pass to Dort. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. And here's Brown outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
They set the pick. Holiday, the pass to Dort. It's stolen by Adebayo. Holiday against Rozier. To the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's the kind of D
you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Steps back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass, and it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
Ah, there's Tatum's range on display.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, the coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Rozier. Launches it. It's hauled in by Doyle. Doyle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, White. Inside. Here's Doyle. He's guarded by Adebayo. Great D that time from Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on White. From 11 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Boston's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Butler against Brown. And here is Butler to the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, terrific recognition there from Butler. Outstanding at slicing passes through the D in that pick and roll.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. Right back after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Checking out Boston. They started off the season the way they wanted. Now you build off that win. Try to generate momentum. Stay undefeated as long as possible.
Yeah, impressive showing in their first game. We'll see if they can roll into a streak here. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
You know, I love what they're doing, working overtime to get the high percentage looks. The way it keeps working for them, just keep at it.
Some soft interior defense as well, Shaq.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Goose out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the one spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Down low. Here's Doyle. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Doyle. White the pass to Doyle. Back to White. Shoots over Hero. White, good. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Passes it to Adebayo. Butler against Brown. Pass to Jovic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
To the paint. Here's Doyle. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Works it up for Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And here's a look at some numbers for White. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 12 points per game last year. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Doyle passes to White. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Doyle. They get it again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And just over 6 feet, Rozier plays bigger than that height. He has that great underdog mentality, fighting through the foul.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Hero, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
White, and he uses the glass on the layup. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now the pass to Rozier. A three-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on an 11-3 run. Tatum gets it inside.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Heat trail by 10. Hero finds Rozier. Inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Holiday off a pick from Doyle. And Holiday, here we go. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Here's Doyle. He's got 10. Tatum with a screen on Adebayo. Doyle passes to Tatum, and it's in there. Tatum's got 32 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Adebayo, top of the key. Got a hand on it, and he stays with it. Jovic, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
He misses the free throw. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Celtics. Robinson's checked in for Miami. And he can't hit the second. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the third pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much.
Making some changes. Goose, he's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Drew Holiday. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Rozier, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Adebayo. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound, Boston. Doyle's got his 16th rebound on the night. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. Terry Rozier is out there with Robinson. And it's Jaquez in its small forward. Screened by Porzingis. 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Rozier looking around. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 9 assists now tonight.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Tatum draws the double. Here's Doyle, guarded by Robinson. Doyle passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Rozier. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Martin the pass to Jaquez. Over Tatum. It's hauled in by Doyle. Celtics leading by 9. Tatum on the wing. Pritchard passes to Doyle. Tatum with a screen on Martin to the inside. Here's Doyle, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Drew Holiday. What's the news, David?
Hey guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Passes it to Martin. To the middle. Here's Rozier, and he banks in the layup.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Timeout called the Celtics. And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown, he's checked in for Porzingis. Derek White comes in for Mikhailuk. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. Celtics passing it around. Holiday against Rozier. There's a screen. Boston needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Butler against Brown. Hero kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
Times make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
White gets the screen from Doyle. No good again that time. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hero passes to Adebayo. And the 3 off target. Celtics leading by 4. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hero. And no good that time. White with the defensive effort. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Doyle. And that one, good. 14 points for Goose.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Heat trail by 6. Butler with the ball. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Here's Butler. Adebayo finds Rozier. And a missed layup. Celtics shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Down low. Back to White. The pass to Brown. It's up a 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
The kick out to Holiday. Over Rozier. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Yep, that one goes in there. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Butler against Brown. Butler, no good. Boston shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 6. 50 seconds left in the fourth. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Butler against Brown. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Now, the kick out to Rozier. Three-pointer, Martin, good! And now they trail by just 4.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. 16 seconds left in the game. Outside, Martin for 3. Laces one from 3.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.